Welcome back, everyone, to We Eat So Good. Today, I'm unlocking the mysteries to flavorful roasted chicken.
Ooh, mysterious. I love a good mystery.
Yeah, do you know what the secret is?
What is the secret?
The secret is tons and tons of flavor and moisture. That thing needs some help.
So flavor is the secret to good flavor. Okay, got it.
Yes. Are you taking notes?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so in that, you have to create a rub, and the rub can be any herbs you want. The basis of the rub is going to be parsley, unless you want to go a little funky and make it cilantro. But today we went parsley. Then all fresh herbs, and if you don't have them, then put some dried in, but don't put as much.
Okay, what do you got there? Is that sage?
Yes. So my typical one is also the poultry pack, which you'll find in the grocery store. So you're going to have sage, thyme, and rosemary. And then you just get a head of parsley. Is it a head?
You always call it a head, but I think it's a bunch.
Oh, that's a good word. Okay, either or. Get one. Then, you know how I love shallots. It's like a mini onion with extra flavor, but it's spicy when you cut it.
It is spicy when you cut it, but it's sweet when you cook it.
Yes, exactly. Lots of tears, but worth it.
Then just a little bit of garlic there, right?
Yeah, you know us. We just like a touch. So it's generally almost a head of garlic.
Yeah, you made a lot of the rub here, which is awesome because you kind of always want to err on the side of making too much because you don't want to just run out and then, be thinking like, oh man, I got to run back to the store and get one more thing or get another shallot or something. And it just came out really good.
Yeah, and so now we're back onto the flavor train. So what you want is to get the zest out of the lemon because that's going to be the most flavor. And you want to just get the zest. You don't want to get that white pith because that's going to add bitter. And then tons and tons of salt and pepper. We're pepper people, so we do tons and tons of pepper.
And this part's important too. You pick it up and you smell it to make sure it just smells how you want it to taste, right?
Exactly. So I want it to smell garlicky, but not overpowered. I want there to be a little bit of shallot and onion and all that. So this is kind of homage to when we were so poor. I was in college and there was little money coming in. So we didn't have a roasting trivet thing.
Yeah, like roasting pan.
Yeah, that's the good word. So what we would do is we would line the bottom there with the carrots and celery. Well, that worked out well for us because that is going to really flavor your chicken jus.
Yeah, so if you wanted to make a gravy out of it, we don't do that in this video, but we usually will make a gravy or it'll go toward the chicken stock, which we do every single time. So there's really no downside to it, and that's why those little chunks of onions and garlic are in the bottom too.
Yeah, we're thinking about gravy there, so or the drippings or whatever you want to do. Plus, they're little chef snacks at the end, and if you don't know about that, then you better find out.
So here you are, you reached inside to loosen up the skin, and now you're just stuffing all the good rub right under the skin there, squeezing some lemon and then dropping stuff inside, right?
Yep, and so not all butchers are created equal, so you probably saw that there was a big chunk of skin missing on there. That's okay, we can work with that. Just cover it with your rub and keep on going. Then everything goes inside, and that key is that lemon juice in there is going to help kind of almost tenderize and moisturize your meat.
Yeah, and then you tuck the wings under because the tips just get burnt. You don't have to do that, but it just helps them not to get burnt.
Exactly. Or you can just cut them off.
And then you're making your little onion shields there.
Yeah, so that's what I did. I just made a little onion shield. You can make a lemon shield. You can make any kind of shield you want. You just want to protect that skin, and also we're going to be basting it, so that's also going to try and lock in some moisture.
If you have someone here with ungreasy chicken hands, they can help you do the seasoning and the olive oil on top.
Yep, and so I just do a little bit of olive oil on there to crisp up the skin because that's also a chef snack is the skin. Ooh, it's got to be crispy.
You also poured a little water in there. That helps when you're basting it and to keep it moist, right?
Yeah, and also it kind of helps activate the veggies in the bottom, I think.
Activation.
Yeah, it's like a mini soup.
Everything's mini. I love it.
All right, so then your internal temperature for chicken is like what,
165?
I believe so. We used to do a temperature probe in there. At this point, we don't really. Almost any roaster chicken is going to be every 30 minutes, baste it, and then take it out after 2 hours. And boom, look at this golden perfection.
Yeah, and if you don't have a thermometer, my mom showed me the trick of you move the leg, and if the leg's bone separates from the body pretty easily, you can see if it's done. And it works out pretty good.
Well, there you go. Tips from Mom.
Yep.
All right, so now we're just carving it up. That's my plate. No, just kidding. Now, we did baked potatoes. Typically, we do mashed potatoes, but we must have been working really hard that day.
Is our third video of the day or something?
Probably, knowing us. So, a potato's just like chicken. It needs a lot of flavor, and by that I mean a tablespoon of butter each side.
So here you got a little white meat with the skin on it, and nice leg there for some dark meat. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and then we just made some beans or whatever veggie, and voila!
Those are
Unlocked
peas.
the mystery.
Those are peas. Mysterious beans.
Oh.